Hi, welcome back ladies and gents. This is the Nonshed. We'll be playing another Manticore game today. Been a little bit since I posted. This is a really fun one, and on Cliff Map kind of shows why the lighthouse can be really important if you leave it uncontested. But we'll get right into this. Manticore being one of my favorite tanks here is quickly becoming one of my most played tanks as well. I just love the stealth and how much I can just drive around and shoot and not ever be seen. But right now we got a pretty tough matchup. These are the MX-54s post nerf, so they're really not. They've been really debuffed a lot. They're not that hot. They have Chieftain, they have the E5, the MX-50B are all pretty good. The Type 5 though, kind of bringing down my overall concern for them. And my matchup right now is the Sheridan. I will be racing up to the lighthouse. It is what most lights tend to do on this map. It is definitely one of the best choices for a light tank on this map. Other places you could try playing is like the D1 bush to spot the whole 1-2 line for your team, but it's not as strong. And I'm gonna shoot the gap here, and luckily their team just wasn't ready to fire at it. Their Sheridan doesn't contest, so I get up here for free. And first thing I'm going to look at is to see if I can't stop this Sheridan from peeking. And I'll take the first shot, get that hit. I am very cognizant of their artillery and while I'm up here because they have two. The gun conks are really good. And yeah, I'm just hoping that I don't get screwed up by them. But nothing really happens there, so I have to pull off. And I see the Centurion Action X is in a really weird place to try to hold them. And that's not going to work out for him at all. Our team's going to have a ton of shots right into where he is. And I'll get some turret shots from above. They didn't play a lot of peekaboo. If their artillery was really on top of things and wasn't focusing their heavies, they probably could knock me out. The gun conk would definitely have the ability to. But I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to keep watching the scent. And what's happening is I don't want to take bad shots like that, and our team knocks them out anyway, so that's all good. And then now I'm looking for this Sheridan again. My main goal still being to counter their light and just get as much damage in. So we'll get the shot on him, and we managed to ammo rack the Sheridan. I think it's just damage it at the same time that whatever tank before had hit him, so he just gets double ammo racked and knocked out. I had a fun laugh in chat. I've been having a good string of games, so I was very happy about this. Take a rush shot on the STB because too many tanks showed up while I was looking at that. So our 121, the UDES, and the Reno Cerrante are coming around the 9 line, giving them a lot of pressure, and their entire team is rotating over to that right now, which is going to be an issue. But their Minotauro is just backing up and is a free shot for me. Something fires at me. I thought it was a TD at one point, but it might have been the AMX-50B that you'll see later on. Their artillery finally trying to counter me. And now my happiness is that I get these unguarded shots on the Chieftain. And he's in a really good spot for a Chieftain, but the fact that they don't have Hill is what's going to basically kill him. He can't spot me through the bush because I'm far enough off of it, and I'm waiting for a good chance. Get the lower plate pen, and I switch to gold here because now he's in a tougher spot. Just map awareness, I'm seeing the Minotauro. He is one shot, but he's still got enough health to screw with me. And then we're going to take this last shot to put the Chieftain away. And we're sending a nice 3k. Getting good farm, we're 2 kills in already. 121B. This little bush here plays really well if you're on the north spawn and trying to shoot down on south spawn or something like that. You just get some low shots, the 121's gonna run. I see the Minotauro up here, he's firing down and away from me, so he's kind of free, so I'm just gonna rotate over. and throw a shell into his back. Now I do over push a little bit there. Could definitely take that shot from a safer area. But now we have the AMX-50B, who's been sitting in that corner for most of the game. He's the one that I think had taken the shot at me previously. I'm going to try taking shots on him. I get lit by the 121 that's trying to escape. Now, the other big concern I have back here, and that I got really lucky this game in particular, they don't have any tanks except for the Jagdpanzer in the back K6 window. I tried to take a quick shot on the AMX because he's got me lit. He was reloading, but I rushed it because I was still worried that there's stuff in the window. While playing, I thought the grill might still be there as well. I never saw the grill actually die when it appeared just now. But I'm going to keep setting up shots to get on the AMX, who's now facing away. And he's going to try to do as many evasive maneuvers as possible. We're up on damage and health now, which is good. That STB is still kind of keeping me stuck, and then obviously I can't do much with the AMX there as well, so I'm just going to keep peeking the AMX. Peek and run, peek and run. The AMX dives down, which is smart for him. I don't know if he gets a farm on this Jagdpanzer, but it puts him in a situation too. And now I'm over here, not set up for that shot. The STB actually lights me with it because I'm not like in a bush of any sort. Artillery fires. Then there's another shell that might have been the Jagdpanzer trying to hit me, which most likely would have killed me actually with 1,000 health. And I start looking to see if I have shots on the Jag, but at this range and with his front facing me, I don't have anything. So I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna look for another shot on the STB. And then I just happened to glimpse a Type 5 is pushed a little bit too far out, so take a shot, get another little 400 banger. The Jagdpanzer gets pretty well damaged, and then our artillery is gonna come in here. I don't know which, is it the T-92 I imagine? Oh no, it's a Conqueror. It does a 700 plus damage to the Type 5, so I just decided to rush in on the STB. Get a shot on him. Relight the Jagdpanzer, and so I get the spotting for him as well, and now we're just down to the 2 tanks, 2 artillery. Getting real low on ammo again. Yeah, so we're getting real low on ammo. I think I get a spot on the AMX-50B here, but I don't think I'm gonna get any damage because now that everybody's closing, or spotting damage it is. Now that everybody's closing in, not really gonna see him. But I did take the little safe route. Gonna shoot over for the bush and tree that's over here. And while I'm doing that, the 4 pops up. I'm just like, oh, okay, wonderful. I got his butt, so take a quick shot at his butt, and now I'm just gonna charge him while he's rotating around and try to get the lights on, so I get the spotting on the 2 artillery. We get the 2 artillery, and we're gonna do a fun little ramp on the E4. And unfortunately, I get unlucky and hit by both remaining gun conquerors. But yeah, I got a little unlucky with that. I think it was a gold shell too that didn't go through. But we finish up with a nice 5,500 damage. 1,600 spot just because of ending spot and stuff like that. That's pretty nice. But yeah, Manticore is easily one of my favorite tanks. It's fun when you get really high damage games like this, because that's 5,500 damage at about, what, 400 shots per shell. You're hitting, what, 14 or 15 out of 20 rounds that you have with 2 that I didn't fire. So real good, real fun accuracy. It's not like an accurate tank per se, but it's accurate enough most of the time. But yeah, real fun game. Cliff, not my favorite map, but it is a good and a fairly balanced map. Yeah, and that's all I really have for this game. And to show you guys. So with that said, this has been the Lanad Sheet. That's a terrible outro to a fucking video, but we're gonna post it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, you take care. I will see you all later.